Give it a little taste test here. Oh, yes. Oh my. Look at that. Look at that. We're back with another recipe, and I'm super excited because of my love for pizza and cheesy bread, and also paying homage to my hometown, home state, in New Mexico. When you order anything, you can get green chili. I don't care if you're at McDonald's, I don't care if you're at Pizza Hut or wherever you are, you can get green chili on just about everything. So, living out in the Midwest, it is time for me to make green chili pizza the way that I had it back home growing up. I'm gonna bring you in and I'm gonna talk about a few things. The first thing you need to remember is get your pizza dough out. If you've had it in the refrigerator, it needs to rest outside, or not outside, it needs to be at room temperature. So bring it out, let it sit for a couple hours, get it to room temperature. Since it's been in the refrigerator, someplace kind of warm. The other thing is get your oven going. Get it as hot as you can, put a pizza steel in there or a pizza stone in there, and you want to let that warm up with the oven. Get it blazing hot. So 500 degrees, or like some ovens, it's as hot as they get, and then like 550, but you need the stone to get hot along with it. I have a pizza oven. Yes, I do. It's in my master built 800, and it came with the pizza oven attachment. So I have it set for 625 degrees because I'm gonna cook that thing in just a couple minutes. All of that to say, pizza dough, room temperature, oven, pizza oven, get it hot, get it going before you start doing anything. All right, with that said, let's bring you in and let's make some pizzas. What I have here for my green chili cheese pizza is my pizza dough. Two of these, one's for the pizza, one is for the cheesy bread. And then I have some semolina flour. Use a lot of it because this will come right off much easier than bread flour or regular flour. So make sure you use semolina flour and put a lot on there. Don't be afraid. It comes off fairly easily. Then I have some pecorino romano. I have some Parmesan Reggiano, and I have some low moisture whole milk mozzarella. And the only place I could find low moisture whole milk mozzarella was at Walmart. And then we went to Gordon Foods and discovered a giant block there. So if you can find low moisture whole milk cheese, that is the best. If you can only find part skim, I get it, it's okay. Buy it in the block and shred it yourself. Don't buy pre-shredded cheese. It's just not gonna melt properly. So everything in the block, shred it yourself. The other thing is use a wooden board because it doesn't stick to this. It's a nice surface for rolling out your pizza, and it makes it a whole lot easier to work with. I've tried it on our countertops, and it was a little bit more challenging. I have some pizza sauce here. I have my green chili, 505 green chili. I have some garlic for the cheesy bread, and then also for the cheesy bread, we're going to be using this New Mexico green chili extra virgin olive oil. So this is from the Santa Fe Olive Oil and Balsamic Company, and we are going to be using that for the cheesy bread. So to get started, I'm going to get a little bit of the semolina flour. I'm going to dump it between so I can get a nice clean cut on this, and get my dough ball up. Get it up here and put it right on the board. Now you want to keep a round shape as much as possible, which I did not do. That's okay because I'm going to form it. Make sure you get enough flour top and bottom, and keep your bottom the bottom, keep your top the top. You're just trying to get some flour on it and enough to cover it, and then you just move it out of the way. Okay, that's it. It has enough just with that. So what you're going to do is just press your dough, and you can form a crust around like this if you want, so you have a good crust, okay? But press it out and start to shape it. What you don't want to do is stretch it from the inside, so you're just pressing it to the out, and then when you stretch the pizza, I'm gonna give it a little crust there, you're gonna stretch it using a method of pull and stretch. Pull and stretch. I'm gonna need a little more flour down there. I can feel it sticking. So I'm gonna stretch it on the flour and then I'll remove it. So I'm just holding it and stretching it out like so. And what you want to avoid is stretching it from the center, because that will make it break on the center and you do not want that. So go ahead and shape it out. Now the dough we used was bread flour and double O, so I found that that has stretched it the best for me and it keeps its shape really well. So there we go. There's that. I'm gonna go ahead and now get rid of this flour here. And the dough can be really forgiving, so don't be afraid to get it and shape it the way it needs to go. All right, there we go. So I have this here. I'm gonna go ahead and add my pizza sauce. And I like to get it all the way to the edge as much as I can without it coming off the crust. You could do it however you want, because some people want more of a crust. I like to get it out there. I don't know why. It's just my preference. I like the way that it tastes when it gets all the way to the edge. I'm gonna bring, that's too much, so I'm gonna bring it a little in. There we go. Now you have two options here. One, you can, I'm gonna put a little, I got a little coming up. So yeah, you get that, you like this, so you just put some flour on it and get it out. Away. All right, now you can put your green chili on now, but you can put it on top. This is the pecorino. I'm gonna put some, and again, this is a 3-cheese blend, and I found that this works out great. You don't want to put too much pecorino. It has a really strong flavor. Same thing for the Parmesan. You're just gonna kind of build your flavor profiles here. So what I like to do is get these cheeses down first. Then I'll put my green chili in here, and I'm using a slotted spoon. I don't want too much liquid, but you're gonna wanna get some green chili in here. And just put however much you like. Now, I'll top it off with my mozzarella. Even cheese distribution is extremely important here. You want the cheese to melt evenly all around and not have clumps of it in different places. All right. That looks good. All right, we're gonna get this up on the pizza peel, and we're gonna get out into our oven. So let me see if I can get this on without too much trouble, because last time. Oh, there we go, perfect. The tripod was in the way, but I moved it out this time. All right, we're good. We're gonna head outside and get this where it needs to go. All right, my oven's at 625. Always shake it, make sure it is moving easily off your peel. Gonna close that in. We're gonna let that cook for 1 minute. So setting my timer, and we're gonna let this cook for 1 minute. Okay, it has been a minute. We're gonna go ahead and turn this and check our crust, look how good that is turning out. And I'm gonna go ahead and give this a nice spin. Get it back in there, close it up. Now, I wanna share with you this pizza peel. It is made specifically for turning pizzas in your pizza oven. And that's important because you want to look and see how your pizza is cooking and making sure that you can turn it. When you use a giant pizza peel, it's extremely challenging to try to turn a pizza with this thing. So this little thing is a gift. If you can get one, get one. But don't worry about it if you don't have it. You just need to find one. And check out our blog. We'll probably have a link to something like this, or maybe down below. You know, we'll see. We'll see. We'll get you hooked up with something, or someone will. You can buy it. You can hook yourself up. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right, it's been a minute. We're gonna give this about 30 seconds more. I'm just gonna check it here, see how it's doing. Oh, that's looking great. I wanna turn it to where I think it's not cooking the most, so I'll throw it back like so. And we'll give about 30 seconds. It's been about 30 seconds. It's time to get this out. Get it up there. Ooh, look at that. That looks amazing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this, ooh, it's a bubbly cheese. You see the bubbly cheese? Looks delicious. So we're gonna let this rest on a cooling rack for a couple minutes before we cut it open because it is extremely hot. So we got it inside, we have it on the cooling rack, and we're gonna let this just cool for a couple minutes before we cut into it. And so we'll be back in a couple minutes, cut into it, do a little taste test, let you know how this is. All right, it has rested a few minutes to cool down just enough. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it and give it a little taste test here. Oh, yes. Oh my, look at that. Look at that. One, I just want to show you the crust. Look at that spotted crust down there. It's delicious. If you can see that. But here's the real deal. I gotta taste this because oh my. Okay, one more bite. It's really hot. I mean, oven hot. And the green chili is so good. Oh man. Okay, I've had green chili pizza back home, and it's delicious, the different places I've had it from, but this is a whole other level. It's like a New York dough with green chili. Oh, I can't explain. My dog is going ballistic, and I understand it. I get it why. Okay, Nelly, stop. So there's the green chili cheese pizza. I'm gonna get started on the cheesy bread, and so I'll take you over there and we can get started on that. Okay, with the pizza done, it's time for the green chili cheesy bread, and this is a little bit easier. Let's get to this one, and I'll show you how we do the cheesy bread with green chili. Like I said, you need a lot. Don't be afraid of the semolina. Get it out there. It comes off the pizza really easily. We're gonna get a little bit for our dough. Get underneath so it doesn't stick to our board here. All right, get that on. And then just make sure it gets on there and then flip it over. Get some on there as well. And then get it like so. And we're gonna start to stretch it out. It's So just press it like so. And for cheesy bread, it doesn't need to be like round. I'm gonna put a little bit up top, it's sticking. It needs to be more, it doesn't have to be round. I'm gonna do oblong shape here. So. All right, and then I'm just gonna dust off some of the semolina flour there. Get it like so. Now, I'm going to use this New Mexico green chili extra virgin olive oil. I got this in Santa Fe when we went to go visit last time.
Actually, we got that in Albuquerque.
Oh.
At the fruit basket.
We got this in Albuquerque at the fruit basket, from what I am hearing now. I don't remember, we bought so many things when we were out there. So I'm gonna just pour some on. And I'm gonna brush it with my brush. Get a good coating. Maybe a little more. There we go. And then I'm gonna put some garlic down here. Like so. Put some green chili in this. All right. Then with our 3 cheeses here, Pecorino, Romano. Parmesan, Reggiano. Finally, some mozzarella. And again, you need even layer of cheese. You don't want clumps in different places. All right. Let's clean up around the edges here. If you get a little bits of stuff around, you just put some flour there. The semolina is great for absorbing it, and then just get it out of the way. There we go. All right, let's get this on the peel. And then, you know the drill, we're gonna run outside. Look at that. Becoming pizza peel expert. There you go. Make sure it's moving, and let's head outside. Okay, so into the pizza oven. Perfect. And we're gonna let that go for a minute, and we'll be right back. All right. That timer is the sound of a minute. Let's check our cheesy bread. Oh wow, look at that. I'm gonna give it a half spin like so. Get it back there. All right, we're gonna give it another minute. We'll be back. It has been another minute. So I am going to check this out. Oh yeah, it's coming out great. It needs about 30 seconds more. I'm gonna drop it in like so. And then we're gonna give it another 30 seconds. So we'll be back shortly. Okay, it's been 30 seconds. Let's get this bad boy out. Or bad girl, however you wanna do it. It doesn't sound good? Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. That looks amazing. Let's get it in and put it on a cooling rack. We'll let it cool for a couple minutes before we cut it open. All right, it has cooled down for a couple minutes. We're gonna go ahead and cut this up. Oh, yeah, this looks good. All right. I mean, you can take any piece in there and look at that. That's delicious. I'm gonna take this one here because I love these like air pockets. You can see how the dough has come through. Absolutely delicious. And it's our first time trying that Hatch Green Chile olive oil. If you don't have that, you can use just regular olive oil, but I'm gonna give this a little taste test here. My dog is going ballistic. Oh my. This is, oh my goodness. Wow. I didn't think cheesy bread could have so much flavor. That is amazing. You can taste the garlic, the green chili. Oh my. All the cheese together. That is super amazing. So, oh my goodness. This might be my favorite thing. I mean, I love the green chili cheese pizza, but this, super, super amazing. So, leave a comment below. Let us know how you make pizza and cheesy bread and what you do. We'd be interested to try out new recipes. Also, if you find this content to be valuable to you or entertaining in any way, hit the like button. Please subscribe. It helps our channel out greatly, and we do appreciate it. Make sure you visit our blog, doingallthings.com/blog. Link will be in the description below. Check it out for more recipes and healthy lifestyle ideas and things that we do. And that's a wrap for today. We'll be back with another recipe or interesting thing next time. So make sure you're hitting that bell icon for notifications every time we put out new content. We'll see you soon.